Good morning to you. Good Saturday morning. See if get some audio. So, what up? What up? What up? Check it. Check it out. I ain't gonna be too long. Um, so I've been talking to a couple people that went to training camp yesterday, seeing it all across the board, um, and hearing what the new system's gonna look like with Sean Payton, and totally different for Russell Wilson, man. Let's see if let me get this little drink in the system. What up, Bucks? How you doing? Mall high salute to the homie Bucks. So the people I talked to that went to training camp yesterday, they said that Russell Wilson, pretty much they're gonna let Russ do a lot of mobile activities, meaning they're gonna let that fool use his feet a lot. Something that Hackett took away from Russell Wilson. Literally last year, they didn't want Russell Wilson to be mobile at all. They wanted that fool to actually be a pocket passer all across the board. And they told Russell Wilson in training camp, because I attended training camp last year, and they told Russell Wilson they didn't want that dude to use his feet like that. One big reason why he gained weight, for he could take hits in the pocket. But this year already, first, activities with Russell Wilson in there. Everybody that was at training camp, all the reports said that Russell Wilson was actually using his feet a whole bunch yesterday. Now, I know people are going to say, hey, what up, Bronco fanatic? Mall high salute to the Bronco brethren. You know what it is. Mall high salute. Let's go. People are already saying, because you're never going to make people happy, but they said that Russell Wilson, play after play, he was using his feet. Majority of the whole, training camp already that started yesterday, he was using his feet. He was mobile. And it's such a different sound from last year when, he wasn't even given the opportunity to actually use what he is known for, what he was known for in Seattle. That, you know what I'm saying, be elusive in the backfield and dodge the defender and then make the play. They're saying that he's going to be utilized like that a lot, man. You can't just take, and that's one thing, bro. You can't just take somebody's game and try to convert it to another game, especially if they're already set up for that type of style of play. Sean Payton, he's going to allow Russell Wilson to get back to that form. Yesterday, it's installing the activity of letting him, use his feet a lot more. And they're getting comfortable with that aspect, man. So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a whole different change from every aspect of Broncos football, from the top chapter to just how the system's going to be put in play. What up, Mall High Hustle? Hey, big shout out on the content to your YouTube channel, bro. I've been checking it out, man. Keep up that shit. It's good. I'm going to do a shout out video for you too. But I love the sound of that, bro. I love to hear that they're going to let Russ be Russ. They're going to let Russell Wilson be Russell Wilson. And there's a couple plays that people that I talked to that said that, it was some first downs that he wouldn't have got last year. You know what I'm saying? So we are in for a great takeoff with Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. More down the week of training camp, they'll start putting in the wide receivers and the plays with the wide receivers. But for now, they're taking baby steps to get Russell Wilson back to that form. You know what I'm saying? So I just love the sound of everything that's going on with the Broncos. Right directions. They're literally putting 7-on-7s already. Last year, Hackett, he didn't want to do none of this. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to, install this activities, physical form and get you to practice in the practice and be physical in practices. That was one reason why you didn't really see starters in preseason. But that Sean Payton's not going to allow that. So we are headed toward a good season, man. It's a good feel all around Broncos country. I know I was looking on Twitter and a couple people that wanted to see Russ, throw more yesterday. baby steps to letting him get comfortable in what's going on with the new system and the new game plan for Russell Wilson, man. So, that's going to be an exciting aspect. Javonte Williams comeback from his knee injury has been remarkable. You ain't lying, Bronco fanatic. I mean, some players don't come back from that, and the way that he made the stride to get back in this game, it's going to give Russell Wilson that much more comfortability to be back there in that backfield, to know he has a run game. Dare I say, Adrian Peterson, man, they can't deny that aspect. What did Adrian Peterson come back off an injury, man, and he went over 2,000 yards? So for anybody that says it can't be done, I mean, there's that example right there. It's a process, but my coach, bro, he has the players focused in. My coach don't care what he says. I know people are going to say, "Oh, but he backtracked on what he said about Hackett." You know, there, like what he was preaching a little bit ago. He didn't want to have the media, and that's exactly why he wanted to eliminate the media, because the media blows stuff out of proportion. They will switch up the words, and that's exactly what they did when he started talking about Hackett. You see, everybody just has something to say in the media. That's why Sean Payton limited the media for OTAs and this and that, bro. Like, so he knows you just can't do that, because then you take away from what's going on with the foundation and the game plan. People start getting sidetracked and he apologized. Okay, we ain't worried about Hackett in the aspect, but in the mind and in knowing how he really feels, that dude, he's really speaking some real shit, and he knows a lot more than people out here that just watches the Broncos. He knows what's going on. He's a smart individual. Can't wait to see him week 1. He said he and Pereira going to be a problem. Two-headed monster, man. Two-headed monster. And that just when you got a head of monster like that in the backfield, it just opens up everything, because, like I said, when Terrell Davis used to play for the Bronx and you have these elite running backs, you have to tee in for a game plan for the run game. And then it opens up everything for your wide receivers. I think people are mistaken, because there's a lot of people that still are going off the last seasons. Like, this is a new era, Broncos country. This is a new era in Broncos football. We are past being rock bottom. Yes. And it was a hard road to get to where we are, but there ain't no more of that. There's no more of that, and there's a future of winning about to come Broncos country's way. And we're going to get back to that old Broncos style football. We're going to get back to Broncos country and the standards of competing. He's making a standard. He said, if we don't make the playoffs, I'm going to be pissed. He's in his heart. He feels like he can, and in his heart, he's going to do everything in his possibility to get us back to that playoff contention. Do you think Sean Payton will have a game plan for you? He's going to have a game plan, Shy. I mean, he's the second best coach in the division. Of course, he's going to have a game plan. We don't play Kansas City till down the road. We need to start off with them Raider boys. Kansas City's down the road. We play them like week 6 or 7, but the first game has to be taken care of. The Raiders. I ain't even worried about Kansas City at this moment. We got to go in home opener, defend the home turf against the rivals, the Raiders, and we got to get that first W. Kansas City, that's down the road, but home opener is the Raiders. We got a game plan for the Raiders, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's already setting the bar. He's already showing that leadership. There's nothing below that is acceptable to Sean Payton. You know why? My bro? It's because he has a legacy on the line. He came over here to turn stuff around. He don't even have really time to be playing around. his name's on that dotted line. You know what I'm saying? So he has to turn stuff around immediately. There's not a patient aspect, man. The culture's it's not acceptable in almighty Broncos country. And I know people that are not Bronco fans will never understand that. People that are not Bronco fans are not going to understand the standard. They're okay, in years of being mediocre and all this, bro. We've never been a franchise that allow that. And when we say that, and when we're pissed about that aspect, it comes from a long line and history of winning. You know what I'm saying? Never acceptable. Never acceptable. Since I've been watching Broncos football, never acceptable. You know what I'm saying? If if you can make a statement with the Gators, you can make the statement with the Queefs. That's the aspect that has to go down this year. These streaks. There's no acceptable aspect with losing to the Chiefs for so long, so many games, and the Raiders starting to be that aspect. There's no more of that. You have to break them. You have to break that action and get to the next level in the division. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it counts, bro. And Raiders, they started off perfect. They started off Raiders Broncos football, first game of the week, first game of the NFL season, rivalry, hated rivalry between the fans. History, we don't like them. Broncos players don't like the Raiders players don't like us, and that's what it goes down. Make a statement against the division rivalry, the hated most team in our division, the Oakland Raiders to Las Vegas Raiders. Every real Bronco fan, that's the real rivals right there. You know what I'm saying? On best believe week one is a must win. Got to defend the home turf, especially since week 18 most likely won't matter because the Raiders will already be done. It will matter to me though because I'll be in Las Vegas. I got my tickets already. I'm going to Vegas, Broncos. So hopefully we could get the sweep, brother. Hopefully we could get the sweep. You know what I'm saying? That would be a beautiful thing to sweep these fools that constantly that's their Super Bowl is to sweep the Broncos, to win the Broncos. They don't have no standards and get into the playoffs and winning. It's to win the Broncos. That's all they talk about. You know what I'm saying? So now let's play their game, bro, and let's sweep these dudes. Let's get back to this football because there's nothing that you look at the Raiders that they're better in any category. They're not better in any category. They don't have a defense. Yes, they picked up a key player, but still, that is not making a whole defense. And I don't believe in Jimmy, don't believe in McDaniels. And it starts. We have all around our foundation solid. You know what I'm saying? All around our foundation solid. We picked up some young studs because I know the linebacker core, it was kind of, here and there, but still we had talent. And we bring Sanders in, bro. You guys ain't even heard. If you're not up on Broncos draft picks, watch out for my boy Sanders. Linebacker, he's gonna be a beast, a menacing beast, bro. He's a first year impact player. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a beautiful thing, bro. Um, I like that hit gate he put down in New Orleans. If you have bounties, you are my type of coach. Hey, I mean, it just goes to show you, bro. Headhunt them fools, and I know a lot of fools are like, oh, this and that, but man, you want that. You like, I'm a alpha, homie. You want that them players to come and really try to make statements on that field. Um, don't let the Kermit the Frog sounding double go through. Nah, and that's the thing about it is, bro, is everybody in the NFL. Everybody in the NFL actually should see that and make it their priority to not allow that. But it starts with the division. It starts with the division to basically compete. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. And I really believe this, and this is honest truth from Savage Sev. Andy Reid, since he's been in the AFC West, he hasn't had no competition. There hasn't been no competition for Andy Reid. He's walked through this division with no coach that actually can compete. Now there's a coach that has a resume of also winning, and you got Sean Payton in the mix. Right now I'll still give Andy Reid the edge just because they came off of a Super Bowl. But Sean Payton knows how to make a foundation to win. He's not no bum. He's not no bum. Sean Payton is the second best coach in this division, and he will have a game plan if them Chief boys think that it's not, they're surely mistaken. They're surely mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I can't sweep I want the sweep too, but I don't want to depend on. Yeah, nah. But it starts week one, Marada. It does, Bronco fanatic. We gotta come in and make a statement. It's our home opener, and and the ball's in our court because statistically we literally we start off home openers. We usually win home openers. It's hard to win in that first game against a fired up Broncos crowd, a fired up Broncos team, and we got to make that statement, bro. You know what I'm saying? And from there is just domino effects to good juju for Broncos country. Um, yep, he had it easy since 2018. 100%, Rada. Andy is shaped like Kool-Aid, man. Yeah, so you know, that's the big news, man. That's the big news is training camp already. You're seeing old glimpses of Russ on his feet. You know, that's a big statement. You're seeing the old glimpses of Russ on his feet. He's yesterday they allowed that fool to move around. They allowed that fool to be elusive. They allowed that fool to be mobile. Last year, Hackett told that dude, we're not practicing that. We're not gonna allow you to run for your life. We're not gonna allow you to be mobile. We want you to be a pocket passer. That's not Russell Wilson, bro. That's not Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's the quarterback that gets out there and makes stuff happen on his feet. And just that change just shows how much difference the coach um is very important piece because he brings out the best in what the player has to offer. And Russell Wilson, it's always been his elusiveness in that back. It's always been him being mobile and then finding, the receiver. It's like you can't just take that away from somebody that's their game. And Pat and Hackett really try to tell that fool he had to literally change his whole game to become a pocket passer. Russ ain't never been a pocket passer, bro. You know, but normal fans won't look at that. They'll just continuously hate. So now it's time to shut up the haters. It's time to shut up them naysayers, bro. Um, hey, he said, what's good, dude? Mall High salute. What up, Slitter? You know what it is, man. Training camp off the next 4 days. Today off. Oh, nice, homie. Enjoy your weekend. Definitely Mall High salute to the rider. What do you think about the huge screen? I'm ready to see it, man. I want to see it. I don't know how many games I'm gonna go to this year. I don't know how many games I'm gonna go to this year, but definitely I'll be at a couple games. And I'll be at that Vegas and Broncos game in Las Vegas. I'm ready to turn that stadium orange, bro. I'm ready to go see that stadium and turn it orange. I'm ready to. That's our second home. That's one of our second homes. So, I'm ready to go paint it with 1,000+ Bronco fans over there. Painting it orange, man. Let's go. Yeah, Corey. I mean, he's nothing else. He's always been a scrambling quarterback. That's the truth. And when you take that away from him, that's like trying to learn a whole new system and program yourself when you did stuff so long, bro. It's not going to work, And then you really don't have a real blueprint to be successful with it. You eliminate a lot of stuff that Russ was good with, and you expect this dude to just in the first year trying to learn a new system under a bad head coach and taking away everything he was good at. You expect this fool to be successful? How can you see that? How can a normal person see that and put the blame on Russell Wilson? You can't do that, man. There were so many things that were so bad about this Broncos team that it's just like it was unfair, homie. And then personally attacking this dude's family, everything he did was, they crucified this dude for just everything. It could have been somebody else, and he was getting the blame for everything. And then, not looking to the details of what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? It was ludicrous, bro. So, they have definitely a chip on their shoulder. I woke up and couldn't stand, so I'm taking care. Yeah, man. Rest up, bro. Rest up. I'm ready for football. Good luck to Denver. Definitely, bro. It's gonna be an exciting season, man, for Broncos country. He looked real uncomfortable. Yeah, and that was another thing bro, is I mean, the one thing about it is, bro, is he was not even allowed to be mobile like that, bro. And then the pocket just crumbling because our O line was terrible. You can't expect that fool to be successful with that. He's trying to squeeze freaking orange juice out of some lemons, bro. You can't expect it. But now you have Sean Payton allowing Russell Wilson to play his mobile game. You got Sean Payton allowing him to do what he was good at, and it shows in one practice, and you didn't see it the whole training camp last year. I was at training camp last year. This year, one practice, and they're already allowing this fool to use his feet. And people that were there, they were saying that, them plays would have picked up first downs. Last year, bro, we needed a first, and this fool was just trying to dunk it off to this, and he would be off target because that O line was crumbling on him. I mean, it's a whole different scenario, man. It's a whole different scenario. Um, FYI, how did you get so big? Damn arm. Any tips, man? To be honest, bro, like my regimen, it consists of every day out like 2 hours. You do supersets. You just superset, and then this is one of the main keys for me why I got like bigger. I use this stuff called Mass XXX from GNC. And what you do with it, right when you're done working out, not 10 minutes after, exactly when you're done working out with your set and you're done, you take an 8-ounce glass of water, put a scoop of that Mass XX, and you take it to the face. And that shit got me big. But what it did, it put some size in my stomach. Hold up, guys. My phone's going off. Don't go nowhere. Bueno. Drink some coffee. I'm gonna go get some coffee from Starbucks. All right, sorry, my bad. Technical difficulties. Um, this was bread and butter when he was, yeah, and he's gonna get back to that form, bro. It's exciting because right now Russell Wilson probably got the best scenario for him. Like the way this team's built, it's pound and ground all the way, bro. Like pound and ground. So the offensive line is gonna be so tremendous in this situation going on with Broncos country because we have a run game. Javonte Williams coming back. We got the old boy that we brought from Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? And you got the wide receivers galore. Tim Patrick coming back off an injury. He's looking fast already. They're saying Cortland Sutton. You got Jerry Judy, Dosage. You know what I'm saying? You got some players. Plus, we're gonna see what the rookies can do. Mims, bro, like he's supposed to be a nice little wide receiver speed. Put that dude on the same field with the other wide receivers, and the run game opens up, bro. You got tight ends like man, Russell Wilson, and then you got a defense that's just tremendous. They're gonna play a key factor. Now it's time for Russell Wilson to put points up. Like last year, we always talk about it, Broncos country, especially, bro. If we put 3 to 7 points in each game, bro, we won 7 of them games. You know what I'm saying? It was not like we were getting blown out. It was just like we couldn't, when it was time to execute, we couldn't put no points on the board, bro. There was many times we were in the red zone and fumble. We don't have Gordon back there. You know what I'm saying? And we shot ourselves in the foot many times, bro. Like we had good talent. It was just we did a lot of stuff to ourselves. Now let's not play this thing where we just say Broncos country was just victimized by teams. No, there was many games that we could have actually won. I know 6 off the top. I know 6 off the top that we could have won. And you put 3 to 7 points up, you win the game. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the truth. It's just the truth. It's not being biased. You got to look at the truth. It's weird how the national media personally crucified Russell Wilson, but didn't have the same energy for the sexual predator. Yeah. I mean, because Russell Wilson's not this Russell Wilson, I guess you could call him a square. He's not one of them dudes that are just like swagger jacking and in this, bro. He's like a humble dude. He's a Christian. Like, I mean, they don't like it because he's a Christian. First off, a lot of people just don't like him to, put that stuff on Twitter, and he's just. I mean, he's a good dude, bro. He's a good dude. Like, people say it's cringe, but I rather have a fool that is a square that likes to play and have passion instead of a dude that thinks he's so hard on the field and get you penalties and the hard ass. Like, that shit's whack. I got dope Broncos print, homie. Let me know. For sure. Yeah, I definitely, let's get it, man. Mile high salute. Let's go, Rada. I need that. I'm gonna get in contact with you, bro, because I probably got put some money in your pocket for sure. Um, What's going on, VAJ? Mile high salute. Thank you for tapping in. We just talking about, how it's already looking. It's already a day in the training camp with the fans there, and they're already saying Russell Wilson is a lot mobile. And I know there was a couple people, because you're not always going to make people happy. They were like, we wish we would have seen him thrown more. It's baby steps. You got to allow this dude to build up his confidence and get that rhythm of being on his feet. He lost weight. They said that he looks quicker. They already say he's looking quicker. So it's baby steps. You'll see it the next couple weeks. Some rust is getting chipped off, but you'll start seeing him use his receivers. One thing they said yesterday, and the players were saying it, and I read, like, even from the start of the training camp, since it's already started, the practices, they're way more intense. They're way more intense. Sean Payton's gonna have these dudes football ready, and it's such a good feel. We got a real coach with Broncos country that knows how to coach, bro. He's not gonna have these dudes go in there and get hit blinded. They're gonna be ready for football. We need to get back to the Gibbs style of running blocking. Yes, the NFL changed rules because of our run blocking. Remember Shannon Sharp? He used to chop block fools, bro. But yeah, good luck to Broncos country from a Falcon fan. Yeah, we definitely, man, we gonna eat, bro. Mile high salute to that. Same with Viking fan. Mile high salute to you guys, man. Good luck. Hopefully everybody can go into the season without the injury bug. And that's another thing is too, our trainers and our conditioning coaches, bro, were terrible. I don't know what they were doing the last 3-4 years, bro. The Broncos they were getting injuries left and right. One thing about Sean Payton, the steps he's took, he started them fools already training a little bit back, like some months, bro, to get their bodies intact. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to pay off tremendously. We're not going to have as many injuries because there's always going to be injuries in football, but I think everything leads up to a stronger roster. I think everything leads up to, what I'm saying, the aspect that we're gonna have healthy pieces for a lot of the season, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's back football. I got you. Pre-Savage, the Broncos lost 9 games by 7 points or less. It was man mistaken in coaching. And that people, the haters they're not gonna look at that, bro. But it's the truth. It's definitely the truth. Like, there was winnable games in the games we lost. There was not our defense kept us in games. Our defense was tremendously good. They kept us in games. They gave the offense a chance to win games. And what was the problem? The offense could not put no points on the board. And it was terrible. It was a terrible thing to watch this unfold. But it's the truth. It's a whole different ball game, man. And that's what it is. What you guys got going? It's my birthday weekend. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I just wanted to say, we gonna have me and the homies are pulling up the live streams this year for the games too. You guys tap in for football season, man. The channel is gonna be lit. And we got a lot of stuff going on for Broncos football. We got a lot of stuff for the season coming up. It's gonna be, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Thank you guys, man. I'm 38 in the special. The offense will be a lot better. Definitely, Shy. You mark my words. So I'm gonna be 100% true with you guys too. Hell yeah, bro. Mile high salute. Hell, mile high salute to the rider. You know what it is, Corey. Um, so I'm gonna be 100% true with you. Since Peyton Manning um, was the quarterback, I never went into a season with a lot of confidence. Um, I'm always gonna hold the Broncos up, to the utmost, and I'm gonna represent the Broncos in a good manner. But every single season of the last 4 years, 5 years, there was always something I could look at and be like, dang, that's gonna be a hindrance if we don't get that together. There was not confidence, to be honest, going into the seasons. There was always something like, man, if this don't work, it's gonna be a treacherous situation for Broncos country. What up, David from Colorado? And I can honestly say now, right now, as we speak, Savage Sev, I don't have too much doubts that this team's gonna um, turn shit around. I don't have too much doubts that this team's going to be competitive. I don't have doubts that we are going to win more games than people expect. I don't have doubts at all. And one big reason, bro, is that we have a full coach that's running the show. We got a real coach that's running the show. You don't know how much leadership is important. You don't know how much leadership is an important aspect in sports. You got to have that leadership. You got to have that leadership, man. Hey, Shy, thank you for being a moderator, but unless somebody says something like this that's offensive, don't time them out, brother. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like real disrespectful. People on here definitely can speak their football teams. I'm not tripping on that, Shy, but I appreciate you being on top of it. Just unless they're disrespectful, everybody's welcome to represent their teams. But my high salute to Shy, man. My bad, VAJ, man. He's doing his job, but Shy, man, for future reference, unless they're being disrespectful or personal attacking, um, you know what I'm saying? Don't time him out. Don't time him out, bro. You know, that's cool. I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? But we have on this channel, we got homies from every different football team. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's welcome to come represent their team, just as long as they don't get disrespectful and start personally attacking. We go on a training camp with no injuries, and that's a key factor, David. That's a key factor, my dude. Going into the training camp, the injuries are limited right now. And I think honestly, Sean Payton getting them ready beforehand, bro, that actually helped a lot, and it's gonna be a good aspect. We going to training camp with no injury. What That's what these idiot rivals don't understand. Last 7 years, Denver has been led by an experienced coaches that were that were learning on the job. Now we have a Super Bowl. See, logic. That's logic. That's logic. I don't understand what people don't understand about that either. It's just the hateful aspect. It's I'll tell you like this, Bronco fanatic, just just the dominance that Bronco, and this is the truth, and I feel like people can argue this all they want, but since we've been watching Broncos football, the dominance of Broncos country, they you know they waited to be able to talk. I always say it, man. They were like little girls that finally, little girls that were beaten by their dudes, and now they finally got a voice because they're out the relationship. That's all it is. So Broncos have been down. They gonna try to twist the narrative of what they want it to sound like. What up, Strictly Strange? Mall high salute, my brother. Um, you know, and that's all it is. Because when it's all said and done, the facts are the facts, bro. We done had some terrible head coaches that didn't even know what was going on. You bring in brand new year one coaches that really didn't have the tangibles to be coaches, and they ain't ever gonna look at that. They ain't ever gonna look at that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the aspect, bro. You know, they finally got little voices. They're like, you know, them women that, you know, and I don't want to be sound sexist or anything. They got, you know, beat. They got their noodles knocked by their husbands, and they finally got out that relationship. And now, you know, they're speaking for women's rights, and all now they can talk. They got a voice, you know, and that just comes from being them down for so long, bro. You know, that's just comes from, you know, running the division, because for a long time, bro, the Broncos have run this division. Like everybody else was just they were trying to play catch up and how the Broncos were running the division, you know, and that's just the truth. We finally, you know, finally for a little time frame, man, Broncos country definitely, you know, foul for the last 4 or 5 years, and you know now they could speak, but it's the same aspect, bro. You know, when it boils down to it, we have a way of bouncing back in different things, you know. Um, down, down, down. Broncos staying down. Hey, you know what's crazy though? Your whole tangible with Herbert, your savior. You'll never ever touch the amount of rings that Broncos have, bro. You know, you might not even get a ring with Herbert. Russ, old lady beats him. You know, and you just got to worry about not choking in games. You know, LA Chargers will be good if you know they didn't choke in games, bro. You know, you can't just throw a blind eye. You can't just throw a blind eye on a you know choking in meaningful games. That's a no no. You know, everybody right now, you're only as good as your last game. And right now, you're the big 27-0. You know, look at, check this out 27, man. That represents you right there. That big 27 right there represents you, Charger. You just remember that. You should go get that tatted. You know, the struggle of a Charger fan. This is why I can't wait for week one. They believe the Broncos are going to be and it's just people that want the Broncos to be, you know, how it was the last six years, man. You know, but the facts are, bro, there's nothing the same about this Broncos team. Um, just to go show you, bro, like I was saying, you know, yesterday, man, you seen yesterday in training camp, you get to see, you know, them allowing Russ to use his feet. That's something that they just didn't do. They try to take that out of Russ yesterday. They try to take that out of Russ last year. Hackett said, "No, you're not going to be mobile." You know, they try to take something from Russ that pretty much he's known for. His whole NFL life, that's all he's done is be mobile and make plays. And Hackett didn't want that. Hackett didn't want him to be that quarterback. And yesterday, first practice in front of fans, he's being mobile. They're allowing him to be what Russ is known for, is being mobile. You know, and it's a whole different feel, a whole different look. Like, you know, tremendously. Come on, don't insult Steve Atwater that way. Oh, my bad. You know, Steve Atwater was a legend. You know, a legendary Rada. August 11th. Is that the first game, or is that the first? That's the first of preseason game, man. I don't like the new format of the live streams. Live streams. Why? No, this is not the new format. This is just off my YouTube, bro. This is just off my YouTube. I got the StreamYard. It's not the StreamYard. This is just off the YouTube. Oh yeah, dang, bro. We're already in football season. We're already in football season. Um, yeah. So if you tap your screen, you'll probably see the comments. You'll probably see the comments. Let me see. Let me give the homies moderators. And I need to give some people some mods. But you know, it's just gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. You can't get no worse than you were, Broncos country. Route can go to the first preseason game. Nice. Are you guys going? Are you headed to the first preseason game? I'm going to so me and Jay Gats, hey, what up, Jordan? Me and Jay actually we already looking at tickets for the Broncos and Raiders in Vegas. You should go, bro. We should go to that game. Um I'm already going, my bro. You should try to go to the Vegas and Bronco game with me, homie, for we can be up there. And you know, that that's the one. Yeah, I'm already looking for tickets, homie. I found tickets right now at that Raider Stadium for 235 a ticket. And me and Jay already put them on a hold, so we're gonna be paying for them soon. Plus we can meet my aunties are out there, my uncles are out there, bro. You got family that are out there that are Bronco fans. You know what I'm saying? We can just all meet up and tailgate, turn that whole stadium orange, bro. There's gonna be a lot of Bronco fans out there. That's our house right there is Vegas. Second house right there. No, well, LA and San Diego are our second house, and then Raiders are our third house. So, we that's just how it goes. We invade, homie. Um, oh yeah, Route can go. Route can go. He definitely should go. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be out there, man. That's another stadium too. We invade. When is it? It's the last game of the season. So we start with the Raiders, the first game of the season, and then we end actually with the Raiders in Vegas. So you have time to, you got time to make it happen, bro. Bring the kids. We'll all just go up there deep, homie. I got big old Bronco flags. I'm marching through that whole stadium. You know, the mental gymnastics that people do to try to convince themselves that Sean Payton is. And these are the same dudes that identify as trees, bro. Them same people are the same dudes that identify as trees and furries and stuff, bro. You can't take them serious. He was great in national. Yeah, I mean, only a smart people, only smart people understand that. It's almost preseason. Stupid autocorrect voice typing is a bitch. Hey, what up, Blue Loco? What's cracking with you, homie? Mall high salute. You know what it is. I just got out the gym, did some legs. Let's go Broncos. Let's go Broncos. We start to play against the Lions. You guys should beat them first preseason game. Um, yeah, that's another thing is too, man. Preseason's coming up in some days, and they're already talking about the starters are going to get some playing time. That would be nice, definitely. Hackett didn't even play the starters, you know, in preseason. Yeah, Mall High salute, not much, just chilling at Grandma's crib today. Oh yeah, yeah. Enjoy that beautiful air, man. It's beautiful outside. It's my birthday, bro. So I just have my. Oh yeah, it's my birthday though. Weekend. That's dope, bro. Yeah, I'm jumping this pool, go do a couple little different things. Wife got some stuff planned, so. But yeah, Mall High salute to everybody. I'm gonna tap out. Go Broncos. Mall High salute. Let all your peoples know, man. Broncos are coming. There's nothing they can do. It's inevitable. Let's go. All right, Rodders, I'm tapping out. Yeah, Monday night, I think. Monday night football. Raiders, Broncos, Vegas. The Cisneros family's overtaking the stadium, bro. You already know. 100.